go. Round 4, Dutch Sport Park. We made it to another race.
Yeah, buddy. Straight into the grass.
Straight into the grass. Here we go. We're going to stitch both of our GoPro videos into one lap. So we're off another lap. Here's your camera here.
Yep, that's mine. It's always the dim one.
Always the dim one. You need to get yourself a new GoPro.
Yeah, I'll get a new GoPro. Let's talk about this field. When we pulled in and saw how ripped it was.
They must have chiseled it like 12 inches deep. It was so deep. Yeah.
So we were all outside here.
Yeah, it got pretty nasty. Some of those ruts got a good 15 inches deep or more. Yeah.
And it was hard. You take off and you're all amped up. And you really can't get crazy in here. You have to be very hesitant, very slow, and smooth. And don't make mistakes. There were people who were tipping over. Look at those ruts.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to work your way through.
Well, there's wet spots and dry spots and then wet spots again. This gets a little repetitive running back and forth, so we won't run this for the whole time. We'll run about half of it and then we'll skip to the moto track section.
Perfect. Ooh, this part made me nervous every time.
The grass, you don't know what's in there.
I didn't know if I was going to slide out.
Yeah, so they were cutting to the left here, and I wanted to cut left, but I remember what he said, like, well, you get off that track, you might sink way in. I was thinking that same thing. I stayed right on. Here we go.
Moto track.
Fast forward to the moto track. Here we go. I'm ahead of you, 30 seconds ahead of you.
That helmet's so awesome.
It is.
That
Bass
paint.
Boat Sally? Yeah, that was cool.
That's so awesome.
So I can see you coming through the gate right here. I know you're coming. You're coming for me, and I'm feeling it.
Hey, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this one, we put a person in between us.
1 second. Look, this guy goes down. Homeboy stops to check him out. Gets on the track the wrong way. Yeah. Oh, that could have been bad. I'm glad nobody got hurt, but the flag was down. I mean, I don't blame him. It's you turn your head for a second, and you see the flag, and off you go.
Yeah. Oh, he's still getting up when I get to him.
Yeah.
So that kind of sets our time, I guess, apart. What was I saying? Oh, we put a little gap between us and then took off because we go about the same speed in the woods. I go a little faster on the moto track.
Yeah, you got a little more experience than me, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm making leaps and bounds here.
Look at, see her helmet? That's so awesome.
It is cool. That is a cool helmet.
This is the weirdest section to me.
Yeah. Look at it. It says BMX track. Like Austin J's BMX track or something.
Maybe that's why.
Look at I see you, buddy. I see you. You're coming for me.
I
had trouble in this sand all day. I never really got a good run through it.
Well, I think it'd be easier to get a good run through it if you could remember it.
Yeah.
This tape went all over that field. Left, right, left, right. Until you get to, oh, we're not even there yet. You'll know right when you get on the motocross track. Like,
this is where I see you. I take a double take here. Uh-oh, he's catching me.
Be cool.
Pick it up, yeah. Just don't screw up the rollers. I didn't get a good run through the rollers once the entire day. I started on the left side, ended up far right.
Neither did I, but you come around that left corner and you want to take the rollers in a straight line. Look, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
It just sends you in a straight line to the outside, which is a bummer because we were eyeing those down like, oh, that's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you here.
Oh, gosh, I can feel you behind me. I felt like I was going fast. You look at the GoPro footage, I'm just putting along. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that works, though.
Yeah, C-class, baby.
Yep. Or you look at that double we just went over, it doesn't look like a big deal. I wasn't doing that thing, man. No way.
Here we go, side-by-side C-class action.
Yeah. Look at your camera.
Woo. I got you on the inside here.
Yeah, hey. If I've caught you, I've already passed you. You're supposed to move.
No way. I was going to let you by here, but then this fella stops, and I didn't want to get stuck behind him, so I pulled back in front of you here, gave you the next corner.
Yeah, it was fun, though. Okay, so there were the double-doubles to the left. Who's that guy?
Yeah. 52, the guy you're trying to take out, if I remember right.
Okay, so I caught you. I passed you. Now watch the mistakes start to roll.
Yeah. Oh, I see that. Slide out.
I could not.
Whoa.
I did not want you coming back and passing me. And I almost blew that corner.
Whoa. That's when I start to catch it. I'm like, okay, if I could just get a little closer and push him, maybe I could push him into a mistake.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You probably could.
Yeah. I held on to you for a while there, but I just couldn't quite keep you.
Man, that is some Sea Rider style that we got. It feels good on the bike.
You think you're doing good. You think like, oh man, my body position is good, my braking is good. Then you look at it and you're like, oh man, what am I doing wrong? I had trouble with this corner every day, every lap rather.
Dude, all the way to the outside.
No, that's the only way I could do it.
Well, you look like you're going good through here.
Yeah, I was trying to hold on, doing my best to hold on. This is what really screwed me up here. You take this corner, I don't know about you, I was in third here, I had something to lean into, so I'm going. I come around this corner and it's just dust, and I know there's a double in here somewhere, and like I just had to let off, I couldn't see anything.
This looks tiny, but that was like fourth gear, half throttle, three-quarter throttle.
I never did that double all day, it was far.
Oh, I almost crashed on it the first lap. I did it in third gear, and it was revved out. This double looks small, but
it's so far up. I didn't even attempt that one either.
Nope, me neither. I was all set.
Yeah. This track was fun though. I really enjoyed the motocross track once we got out there. I did fairly well picking people up too. Picking people off rather.
Yeah, it was fun not to get past as much.
Yeah. Stay out of the woods.
This one, I think we could have jumped it, but I would have blown that corner for sure.
Oh, hey, let's talk about the new start setup, the ABC line.
Yes.
That works so good. I couldn't be more happy with how that worked out. We were only riding with C guys. Every once in a while a B guy'd come by you, and that's fine. But everyone knew their place, and it just worked so much better than the last couple we've been to.
Yeah, to break that down real quickly, they put up tape. The A group was first, and the B group could not go until the entire A group went, and then the C group could not go until the entire B group went. So now when you're out there, you're only racing the people in your class, and it is so much better.
Oh, yeah. Sprint Enduro guys, let's keep that up.
Yeah.
I really like that. It was a little sketchy in here. It was a little slippery. They said that, and I felt it a couple times.
I just came in there slow every time.
Okay, that was the moto test. Next we're on to the enduro test. Get a little fuel, and we're right back at it. Here we go. We'll start with my camera. You started 15 seconds ahead of me on this one. So we'll just, same thing, we'll bounce back and forth between cameras and stitch together a lap.
This is steeper than it looks, I guarantee you.
Yeah. It felt steep coming down. I mean, it's not that long, but...
No, but it didn't feel great. Like I was waiting for it to go wrong.
Yeah.
Well, so you were doing the inside there too?
Yeah. Oh, that was the way. Most of the way on the inside, I felt. Most of the day.
How'd you feel about this?
I didn't do great here at any point in the day. It was so slippery and so hard.
Yeah, it's a 50 track.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I can't do it either.
Yeah.
I never did well. In fact, it got harder and harder throughout the day because it got more packed and more dry. But 50 track, we're out of there. See ya.
Yeah.
So we're out of here.
I about went down the hill here a couple different times.
I was so confused there. The first time at least. Then I remembered after the 50 track going to the woods. This wood section was awesome.
That was really fun. There were some tight sections, but there were some open sections, some muddy sections, some hills. I don't know. This is my favorite wood section I think we've done.
And like tree roots started to get more exposed. Every time we went out, it was a little harder, but we also knew a little more.
Yeah.
But we got some rain the week before, which we'll see here in a minute. But the lines were ever changing in the woods, and that makes it more.
How about that ditch? I about got washed out on that one.
Yep, I took the inside the first 2 times
Yeah.
because I didn't learn from my first
Yeah,
mistake.
yeah, exactly right.
And I remember going,
This is cool back here. We're coming up this mud section. This got a little, I mean, I never got stuck.
yeah, you took a better line than I did. That's a way better
Yeah, our buddy Paul said he went way right and stayed in the grass. So I was going way right and there was no grass. And I got through okay, but I came out pretty muddy on that one.
Well, when he was talking about that, I thought he was talking about the other mud hole. And if you go way right in
yeah.
the other one, there's no line. So I had to pull the bike backwards and go way left. That's my poor listening skills.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about that. This was actually a harder part. One of the harder parts for me.
Oh, really?
In the woods,
I did well in here. It was open enough. I wasn't worried about hitting a tree, so I could just open it up and keep it going.
It would tightened up right here, and I don't know if I do it this time, but I definitely bonked off these trees
Bounced
a couple
off them a
times.
couple times. I struggled with this corner every time.
Oh.
Every time.
It's
I
like
did that all 4 laps.
You must not have anticipated it.
No.
You look like you're riding better.
Woo!
Who's that?
There was a hot line that went straight through there towards the end.
Yeah,
That's
to the
the way to
right,
go.
you can
Yeah.
see a couple tracks.
Yeah. There's probably one dude doing it.
I only saw it the last time we went out. That was a decent drop you just went off to.
Woo!
We gotta get our woos turned up a little bit.
Yeah, they're a little quiet.
I'm just gonna start screaming like Ric Flair at you. Woo! Woo! This part I never really... I could never figure out when we were going back.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I didn't want to get going too quick because I know it gets tight.
Yep, I just did it again. So I confused that part right there with the next open part before we go in the woods. And I couldn't, for whatever reason, I couldn't sort it out. You jump out of that?
Mm-hmm. Every time. We're good.
Sandbagger.
Yeah. No, this was a good race for us, though.
It's the best we've ever done.
It's the best we've ever done. This is good for us.
Oh, yeah, and he got a plaque.
Yeah, my first plaque.
Woo, woo.
6th place, baby.
Whatever, that's going in the trailer.
Yeah, it is going in the trailer. I liked this section. There was some muddy spots in here, but I did well. Other guys were getting stuck in the mud, but it was wide enough you could get around everybody, you know?
Yep. The only time I didn't like it was when I came up and there were 2 or 3 people
Uh-huh.
on that hill.
Yeah.
And you just had to sit there and wait.
There's one deep rut that I decided to take. Didn't mean to, just kind of ended up in it. One of those deals.
Well, the
But-
first time through, you could do this.
Right here. Like dragging the pegs, dragging my feet. Come on, baby. It didn't slow me down much, but coulda.
Sometimes you just gotta paddle through.
Yeah, that's it.
So this is when we start to get into the roots, the tree roots.
Yeah. As it drops down, I think we're on the top of a hill here, and as we get closer to that little stream, the ground gets a little more moist.
Hey, see the right?
Yeah.
That's where I went all the way right when I should have went left.
No way, man. Right through the middle.
Yeah, you're getting through that stuff better than I am.
This is deep sand down here.
Is this what you guys were talking about, you and Paul?
Yeah.
I did not know. Okay, yeah, it was. You're right.
Yeah.
I went so far to the outside there that I was around. It was hard.
Oh.
Every time I went in there, there was
I was going
somebody.
into that, and it just seemed like I was digging in and couldn't really get any traction. Digging roots. Started to get a little tighter in here. This is where I lost you. Our times were pretty similar up to this point, and then as we keep going, then you're doing better in this tighter stuff.
That blows my mind. That's not supposed to be how it works.
Yeah, well, That'll work this time. On the Enduros, it always takes me like an hour to get into the flow. This is the
Where's
way.
that log?
Just, whoa.
I know. That's what I'm
That
saying.
worked out well. Yeah. I did that every lap. Oh, one lap there was a guy stuck ahead of me, so I couldn't.
I didn't. I did it after you told me. So I did it twice, and then twice I was like, nah, I'm not jumping off this line.
There was like a stump right in between there. I thought I was going to get a flat tire on that thing. Not really, but there it was, and I was nervous about it. I am glad that they prepped us on this, because I would have ended up there trout fishing if I wasn't careful.
Yeah, so you can't see the angle there of the grade, but it's
Pretty
way
steep.
steeper than it looks.
It's
And
pretty
they said
slick, yeah.
It goes down, you do a 90-degree right, and if you don't, you're going to be in the water. And I'm so happy they said that.
Yeah. These trouts got pretty gnarly towards the end.
Oh, yeah. Good line, no?
Yeah, worked out.
So we got to be getting near the end here.
We're getting close.
I could never tell. It was short enough to where I knew I had the energy, so I didn't have to let off. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm almost there.
This is about where I was getting arm pump. And that's why I lost you every time. Like, something about hitting all these ruts in between the trees, like, my arms would start to tense up right in here, and then like, okay, I know I'm close, just keep going. Don't lose it now.
Yeah, but this is where you would get it because of all these roots.
Yeah.
Roots? I don't know how you say that.
All of the above, yeah.
Very polite of you.
He was a gentleman.
Where was that when I caught you?
We're running a different game here between you and I.
No, I love this wood section. I almost wish it was a little bit longer.
Yeah. Let's see, both sections were 3.2 miles or something like that. I do wish they were like 5 miles long. Like, I wish they were longer. But,
To be fair, I guess to do it 4 times.
yeah. It's what makes it a sprint enduro. What makes it fun. You always have the energy to go out there and rip it.
Yep. A lot of energy management going on.
Yeah. Go, go, go. There you go. See up there in the woods. This little cross ditch up here, I think it's right here.
The what?
It's like a ditch at an angle right here.
Oh,
I struggled
yes.
with this. I thought I was gonna slide out. I stall it. Here we go.
Electric start.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'd charge a little harder through the mud and the stuff if I had
Yeah.
electric start.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the most exhausting thing that I can do out here is kickstart that bike.
Oh, I believe you.
Sucks.
Especially when it's hot. They get hot. My bike, I could feel the heat coming out my bike from here.
Well, what was it, 85?
Something like that. It was warm.
And there was no breeze.
Till the end of the day when we packed up.
Yep.
I'm surprised nobody went down in there. I was kind of expecting somebody to be down in the thick stuff there.
I never even saw that.
Good on you. That's probably why you went through there fast.
Well, that's probably why nobody went down. If they would have realized it. That right there, or
Steep.
oh, you're going
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, you had to like be gentle on the brakes. It looks a lot easier on film,
Yeah.
obviously, but I felt like I was losing time there, like I was creeping down it. Up out here.
That's a lap. That's the Enduro test. That's the race. And it was a good one for us, man.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
If you're not careful, you're going to end up in the points running here. Third place, that's pretty good, man.
I don't know.
It was a dusty one. It was a fun one, though.
Yep, it was supposed to rain all weekend.
Hey, that beats that.
I'll take that heat.
Yeah. Hey, guys, we'll see you at the next race. It's coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Next week,
Next week. Coming up real quick.
Rose City.
If you see us, come say hi.
For sure.
We're shooting for 300 views this time.
High aspirations. We
High
got this.
aspirations, yeah.
Look at that ad.
Woo! The one big one there?
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're out of here. Take it easy.
Peace.